Hi, I'm Sayla. Welcome to my art journey. On today's video, I want to talk about packing art supplies because I'm about to go home for Christmas, back to Spain to spend some quality time with my family. But I do think I'm gonna have loads of time to do some painting and sketching. So I'm gonna be packing my supplies and talk you through my process and see which ones I decide to take because I'm not 100% sure settled on what I need to take. So let's get to it. Okay, so I have put all of my sketchbooks that I have currently and that I'm currently using, and then my paper block. I think I'm not going to be taking this one because I feel like this one is mainly for when I'm traveling, very, very light, because I'm taking a very small backpack, which I have done in the past, just because sometimes when you have to pay for your luggage to be a little bit, your 10 kilo bag, it just gets too much. So this is good for when I'm traveling really, really with small packaging, small luggage, sorry. So that's probably going to be a no. So I'll put that to the side. And then sketchbook wise, so I have this one that's my mixed media Royal Talents sketchbook. I have this one which is the Hanemula. It's 100% cotton, and this would be it's cold press, so it's not so good for what you call it, color pencils. It's okay, but it's not the finish that I like, basically. And then I have a paper block, which I'm thinking about taking it because I really want to start creating finalized pieces, and this would be really good because I'm hoping to have a lot of time. But of course I have been using a lot these sketchbooks because there's a reason, right? Because they bring me a lot of joy. Do I need two sketchbooks? Not sure, but I think I'm quite keen on taking both because these will allow me to use my color pencils, and this is for the watercolors. So I think both of these are coming. They're so cute, and they do fit perfectly well on this bag that I have, which is currently full of things, but they fit perfect in here with my case and other bits and bobs. So this is perfect size. This, however, the paper block, it's a little bit on the bigger side, but anyway, this wouldn't be something I would take out for sure. This is just for home. I only have 2 sheets left, I think, or 3. 2, but I have more in order. I think by the time I leave, it will be here. I have ordered hot press one, just thinking about being able to use the color pencils a bit better. I have no idea how it's going to be at the end of it, but I'll have to try it and see. So I'll definitely be taking one of the blocks. I think if the hot press one arrives before I leave, then it'll definitely be coming, but this is obviously going to be for home, not for going out and about. So I guess these 3 are yes, so I'm going to move them to the side. In terms of palette, I do have my art toolkit palette, which is the one that I have taken every single time I've been going home since I have this. I don't even know because I haven't been taking this out because it's really cold. Don't even think the colors need topped up. These 2 I think are from the Cotman series that I had, and these 2 as well actually. These 4 are Cotman, so, and these one as well. The rest are all professional. So these are running a wee bit lower, but I'm not going to be topping them up because I don't want to have those colors in this palette, but I will use them because they're here. So this is option number 1, and then it's my other new palette, which is a lot bigger, and I do think it fits in my backpack, but this would not be any good for, actually I don't actually know this because I've not tried it. It'd probably be too heavy, but is this magnetic? Well, 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 we're in for a surprise. It is magnetic. Okay, so this is only bringing more questions to me now. I'm quite keen on taking this because I'm going to be at my parents' house and I will be taking this board, but I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to do outside because, believe it or not, it is cold in Spain. I don't know if I said that. I don't know if I said I was going to Spain, but I will be taking it because this takes up, wow, okay, little to no space in my bag. It fits perfect on that bag that I was showing you. And now that I know you can put that there, it probably looks quite dodgy, but yeah, it's quite good. Actually, you know what? I probably should test this and just see how it feels when it's all put together. Okay, so this is what you do with this one. Open it up like that, pop it there. I hope my head's not in the way. I'm trying this headshot, but I've never used it before, so I hope my head's not in the way. Put your two clips. I think it does fit. And then what happens when you open it? Okay, so it's the floaty shelf that sits here. Oh, I see there's no... Why would I not take this? I mean, it is heavy. It is heavy, but if I'm actually taking this out, I could always just sit and lean this on my lap and I can still have everything with me. Yeah, I'm taking this one. I'm not taking the little one because I do think I'll be mostly painting indoors. So yes, it is settled and I am so pleased to see that this is also magnetic. Hi, Thistle. Okay, so these are my clips. I always keep in my pencil case, brush case, travel set case, call it whatever you want, and it's always there. I now have two sets, one that I keep at home and one that I keep in here. Okay, so it's all settled. More kitty stickers. Nope. And then, okay, pile them all up. What's in this case? Palette is going here. Spray bottle. I don't really spray with this bottle because it doesn't have a smooth spray, so when you spray on the paints, it's quite hard, so it makes a big splash everywhere. So what I use instead is this pipette, which is great. You just get some of the water out and then just drop it in the palette. Just like so. And that's it. And sometimes if I have a lot of water here, which I sometimes do, and I want to pick up the pigment and put it here to mix it with another color, I'll just soak it up with the pipette. I don't even put my brush, so I don't mix the colors too much. So yeah, this is something, I think it was like £1 or £2. Such a great acquisition. I'm gonna dry it because I don't want it to make a mess, although it is messy. I mean, it's meant to be messy, right? It's a palette for work. So yeah, that's how I use this. Spray bottle has a perfect size to go through security and not get into trouble, so that's why it's good. And as you can see, it's quite messy because I also dipped the brush in here, so there's some of the residue from the paint which I could spend some time and give it a proper clean, but I haven't done it. So what else? So I have some brushes here, but I'm not taking this. This is just what I had. But I have recently acquired these two travel brushes from Tintoretto, which are Absolutely adorable. They're both round brushes, a size 2 and a size 8. Let me show you. Look at that. And they go to a really fine point. So what I'm thinking, I was looking to see if this brand had, on Jackson website, that's the only place I could see this, if they had a dagger brush, but they didn't. So I think for that, I will be taking my own, the bigger sword or dagger brush. So these 3 are coming. These 2 are gonna stay here. And then I've got my microns, fine liners, the black and the brown one. They're definitely coming with me. My kneaded eraser, 100% coming. This is another fine liner, the brush tip and the black. These are all waterproof. I think I'll take it. I'm not sure if I'll use it, but this doesn't take up a lot of space. And then I've just, why do I have 2 pencils here? Probably because I didn't think I had one and then I put another one. So which one should I take? HB, 2B? I'll take this one. And then, oh yeah, this is my other De La Rowney brush. But I don't think I'll need this one. I have a size 8 here. Look at the difference though. So chunky. And this one has a really fine tip, but this is better. Though I'm very, very happy with this one. So that will stay. So pencil, kneaded eraser, them. This is what I found actually. This is what I had to do the last time. I had to wet, which I'm not sure if this is the best, but I can't think of another way to make it snug enough to not get caught on the lid of the brush. So what's going in there? Yep. And that one's going in. Okay, my partner came in and I had to stop it. It said I need to put a light or something outside so he knows when I'm recording. So I've lost my train of thought. I think I had these 2 already closed up. And then my dagger brush. I have found, that's why I wanted to buy travel brushes, that if you put them back in the case and they're ever so slightly wet, I have found, especially this one, more than once, that it comes out like this. And yes, I have been able to get the shape back, but I know that it's not good. But that one is a little bit softer than this one, so I feel like this one will be fine. But I do want to get another dagger brush with a cover on so that it's protected. All right, and then I'm going to pop this here. And let's not forget my pipette. Honestly, I use it all the time at home. I have two. One to go in here and one to be on the desk here. So that is all sorted. And then something else that I am wondering whether I should or shouldn't, it's the acrylic markers. Because even though I have plenty of supplies to take, because I'm also going to take my color pencils, I think this is something I would have a lot of fun playing with my niece. She has done this in the past. They've gone to the beach and picked up a few pebbles and they've done some drawings on them with, I think she has watercolors, but of course that washes off. So I think this is something we could both play about together, and that's why I'm very, very tempted to take it with me. So I'm gonna see at the end of it if I have space for it or not. I think this box is quite bulky, and I don't think it's probably the best thing to take away traveling. So I do have this case, pencil case here, which is huge. And here is where I put my color pencils. But I don't know if I can have the color pencils and the acrylic markers. This is a gift from a friend of mine, Chen Xiao. This is from Barcelona. This is how the streets, the tiles of the streets are, and I didn't realize they've made quite a lot of merchandising with it. I went to one of my friend's house here in Edinburgh a few weeks ago or so, and she had a tablecloth with this, and I was like, oh my god, I recognize that. So yeah, it's obviously, hello Thistle, pencil sharpener. It's got some special touch, this pencil case, and it is quite big. So I'm gonna open my drawer. Ooh. This is, there's no much discussion about this because it's coming, so it's a matter of just putting them in the pencil case. So I think I don't have this in any particular order. I do think I put them different, store them differently every time. So yeah, I do try obviously to keep all the colors, all the yellows, the orange, pinks, greens. But besides that, it's whatever I feel like it. So that is going in. So I might just attempt to see the acrylic markers fit in the pencil case. I have been thinking to have one of those pencil cases that have an elastic band, and then you can move the pages over where you're just like in different, it's like a book, and it keeps them nicely and you can see the colors. This is definitely not practical, but you know what, I don't think this is the type of thing that you would take outside as much, because I don't know, it does take quite a lot of time to layer with these colors. So I think this is something I would maybe take a picture and then bring it at home and then do the drawing for it. So it's good enough in here so far. And so let's just try. Actually, it looks quite bulky, but I think it probably is going to fit. And then I will remember how they fit back in here. And I'll put them in any way that I want. There we go. Oh, I think this is going to fit just fine. It's huge. When she gave me the pencil case, I thought, my goodness, what am I going to put in here? So big. Well, now I have an answer. All these art supplies that I'm acquiring. It is very good. I mean, I think wow, this is perfect. Yep, okay. Talking about bulky. Oh wow, it's full up to the top. I mean, there's still room, so hopefully when I put them in my case, there's room to wiggle. All right, so I think, is that me? Am I missing something? I don't think so. So let's recall. What am I taking? My color pencils and my acrylic markers. This is my case that I'm not going to open because it's nice and ready to go. My watercolors, I'll probably use them before I go. This is my panel to clip my sketchbook if I go out and about, or even just in my parents' garden, to be honest. Watercolor sketchbook, mixed media sketchbook, and then the watercolor paper block, which will be the hot press when it arrives. If it does arrive, this paper is really good. It is very affordable, and yeah, one thing I have to say that I've only just realized is that a 10 by 7 inches size of paper, it is not a standard size for picture frames. It's 10 by 8, or there's 5 by 7. They have a 5 by 7 size in their blocks, but it's a lot smaller, and this isn't too big. Yeah, so I might end up buying that other size because I think it would be quite cute. But yeah, 10 by 7, it's not very common. I have found frames, but it's no, if you click on Amazon or whatever, a picture frame, the 10 by 8 is the thing that you get, first of all. So yeah, I don't know. So okay, I hope you enjoy my selection of art supplies and my video of packing. Let me know if there's anything you would take in addition to this, and how do you travel. And obviously, I have to say, actually, this is quite a lot, but I am going to my parents' house, and I think my luggage will be fitting quite snug going there because I have bought some presents here in Edinburgh, but then it will be absolutely fine on the way back because I'll have all that space. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video and see you in the next one. Bye. Happy Christmas.